Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of July 21st through the 27th, 2025. You have truth coming out, Gemini. So there are lots of truths being revealed. The truth of you and where you're at in life, the truth of your relationships, the truth of your direction. It just feels like the spirit of truth is working with you as a spirit guide almost. So definitely prepare for that. And I can't help but notice that this looks like a very windy spot. So when I think of wind, I think of change. So the winds of truth may change a lot in your life this week. Also, the phrase, "the truth will set you free," is popping into my head. I feel like you're not wearing rose-colored glasses about a situation, and you're not helping anyone to, lie to themselves. You're not enabling anyone. You are not helping anyone lie either. There's some elements here of like, no, we're going to live in the light. We're going to see exactly what is working and not working. We're seeing a situation exactly for what it is. And that's a very empowering place to be. And having the ability to really see the truth clearly and not cast your own ego's desire over that truth, creating disillusionment. It's really a strong place to be. So I'm really glad you're there, Gemini. Let's pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3, to get some further clarity and details about what's in store for you this week specifically. We have Strength in reverse. Okay. So I'm kind of picking up an energy in your life, okay? There could be someone in your life who may have been lying to themselves or in denial about a situation. For example, let's just say this is an addict, and it's like they are not admitting that they need help and that they are an addict. And it's like you are no longer lying to yourself about their condition and about where they're at, and you're no longer trying to enable that either or help them lie to themselves. You're just spitting the truth exactly as it is. With the Strength card in reverse, this can also show that something or someone did not or does not have the strength to really admit a big shadow that is cast upon themselves or a relationship or a situation. Now, this is your first card, so this could be where you're coming from. You're coming from a situation where the truth was hidden, or somebody was not really allowing themselves to admit weakness, which really got into the way of power being present. So next to that Strength card in reverse, you have the King of Pentacles upright. So this is actually a strong change, a strong turn, because the King of Pentacles, this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be though, masculine energy as well. King of Pentacles is very grounded, stable, and secure. There's prosperity, there's abundance, and there's a great sense of just beautiful riches. The King of Pentacles is somebody who wants stability, they want peace, and they're very mature. So that's actually a really strong card to get after the Strength card in reverse. And it's like, no matter what the truth of a situation is, you are going to remain grounded and accepting of that truth. And someone around you could also be remaining grounded and accepting of that truth once and for all. We have the Devil in reverse. I actually really like where this reading is going for you, Gemini. There could have been really toxic cycles that you have stepped out of, these could be cycles, again, of like addiction, lying, cheating, stealing, being stuck in a trauma bond, a loop, a negative cycle. When the Devil comes out in reverse, you're breaking free from that. And you're recognizing the weakness that did exist, and you are admitting the truth and moving on. And I love that. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright, focusing on your own growth and well-being and wellness. This is a very healing card, I believe, because it shows that you are going from a place where you're allowing yourself to wear the rose-colored glasses to a place where you're just focusing on being your healthiest self, going after your dreams, your goals, your creative expression, and pouring into you. I'm also seeing glow up energy as well. People really glow when they stop giving their power away to others. Okay, and so I am seeing that. You're seeing the truth of a situation that was draining your energy to be contributing to, and you're returning back home to your glow. And I don't know why I'm also picking up on the energy just intuitively that somebody else may be joining you in this journey. Somebody else who was stuck in negative cycles, perhaps with you, or like they weren't admitting their problems. They may now be admitting that this week, and they're wanting to break free from those toxic cycles and heal and grow. And there's a big focus here on their own health and prosperity. Like, I want to become healthier and I want to become richer and really grounded. We have the Empress in reverse. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. There may be some temptation this week to return back to that lack mindset, return back to those cycles where you're focusing on what you don't have and chasing after it as opposed to what you do have. So be very cautious of returning back to old mindsets, old cycles of lack. Okay, especially when there's so much opportunity around you for prosperity. And then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, there could be a feminine energy here, and they could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a fellow air sign, or have strong air placements that is very cold. Another thing that I'm seeing here, though, with this Queen of Swords in reverse coming out underneath the Devil in reverse, you may have completely cut contact with someone. And this could be a feminine energy, doesn't have to be, though. You may have completely cut contact with somebody who you felt was acting out in a way that was toxic and repetitive, okay? And you're now honoring your own truth, and it's like, you know, yeah, you may have to come off as a cold, hard B word, but you're honoring your truth because you don't want to keep remaining stuck in cycles where you're just waiting for prosperity. There is a masculine energy in your life who is showing up grounded and wise and here for you and supportive of you, supportive of the truth, supportive of healing. There's a feminine energy here who you may be having to set really strong boundaries with, okay? Anyways, yeah, to overview this reading, I feel like you're admitting to yourself, accepting the things that you can't change, the negative cycles, the toxic cycles that existed. You're releasing them, you're letting them go, and you could be going no contact with somebody. And in the meantime, you're focusing on your own prosperity. There's great wealth available to you this week, I think, like money. Also focusing on your own health. So if you have like health goals, they're highly supported at this time as well. And the message is try not to slip back into patterns of focusing on the lack. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.